Now let's talk about image. Offset's whole public energy used to have this edge of cool, dangerous, flashy, unpredictable, but still cool. But when the unpredictability stops looking stylish and starts looking bad, that cool factor fucking curdles like some bad old milk, because there is a thin line between rock star and grown man who needs intervention. A razor thin fucking line, and public opinion crosses it fast. One day people say he wild. The next day people say he a mess. That switch happens overnight. And once the audience moves you from sexy chaos to tired chaos, it is very hard to come back from that. Just keep it real. Keep it a buck. Keep it 100, son. Because sexy chaos still has fantasy attached to it. Tired chaos has paperwork. Sexy chaos gets songs. Tired chaos gets court filings. Sexy chaos gets memes. Tired chaos gets sympathy mixed with disgust. And this is where the story starts to sting right here. Here we go. Because when the public starts looking at you and seeing not danger, not mystique, not charisma, but depletion, this is the real downfall. And let me take it all the way there, baby. Some men never learn because people keep cushioning their crash. And by people, I mean their mamas, their aunties, their cousins, their girlfriends on the side. They stay handsome enough, rich enough, talented enough, connected enough, desired enough. So when the world keeps letting them call repeated disorder just going through something, nah. At some point, going through something becomes choosing something. And if your choices keep taking you to the same type of headline, then the headline is not attacking you. It is just documenting you. That is what makes this kind of drag feel deserved, Offset. Not because I enjoy seeing anybody suffer. It is not that at all. But because there is only so long you can watch a man romance his own undoing before the sympathy starts packing its bags on you. Just like Cardi B did. Now, I do not want him dead. No. I do not want him hard. Of course not. And I don't want children to be hurt by any of this. Absolutely not. But I do want somebody somewhere to sit this man down and say, cousin, your life is starting to look like a luxury apartment with no electricity. Yes, that. Say that, cousins. Because that is the image. Beautiful fixtures, high-end surfaces, expensive details, but nothing stable running behind the walls. Nothing. And that is the kind of life that collapses quietly before it collapses publicly. So yes, I hope he feels, or he heals physically, but feels every bit of this read. I hope he gets real counsel. I hope he gets serious. I hope he gets away from any habit, person, setting, or ego loop that keeps feeding this fucking dysfunctional cycle. But more than anything, I hope he gets embarrassed enough to make a change today. Because sometimes pain does not change people. Love does not change people. Consequences do not even change people. But embarrassment, public shame, public undeniable soul deep embarrassment, that can sometimes break the spell. And baby, if you were ever in a season to sit down, be still, tighten up, and stop volunteering for chaos, it should be now. Because the audience is no longer watching with curiosity. They are watching with fatigue. That is worse. Curiosity can be turned back into respect. Fatigue turns into dismalness. And once people start dissing you, the comeback gets even more expensive. So my final read, this does not look like one unlucky man. This looks like a man who has spent too long mistaking survival for maturity. Too long mistaking motion for control. Too long mistaking attention for relevance. Too long mistaking risk for manhood. And now all the glitter in the world cannot keep the story from reading exactly how it reads. Too much mess for a man this grown. That is the drag. That is my sermon. That is the autopsy. If you made it to the end, you already know what to do. Please like this video, share it with somebody, maybe even a cousin who knows the difference between image and integrity. Subscribe to Smell the Roses and hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next upload. And if you really rock with your girl in this channel, become a member and support Smell the Roses directly. Now, drop down in the comments and tell me, is this bad luck, bad choices, or what happens when a man lets chaos become part of his identity?